Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of The Pet Vet. My name is Yash and I'm the founder of Possible. On the show today, we have Dr. Anil Kumar Avireddy and we are going to be discussing about a small but an extremely dangerous parasite we all know as ticks. Now we have packed in a lot of information ranging from tick infestations to what are the immediate steps that you need to take as a pet parent if you find that your pet has been infected. So if you enjoy the episode, do click on the like button. Do share it with your friends and family who are pet parents. And if you have any suggestions, do put it in the comment section so we can take it to the right expert and bring them on the show. Take the subject topic forward for the well-being of our pets. I hope you have a good time. Thank you. So, Dr. Anil, thank you for being a part of the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Great, fantastic. So, doctor, as you already know, we have started the show called the Pet Vet, where we are trying to address different topics that would be related to our everyday pets and furry babies.
Yes.
So, firstly, me and my audience would like to know a little more about you and your experience. How did you, come to a decision of being a veterinarian? So,
Okay.
would you please just quickly tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a Vizag-based veterinarian. I have been in small animal practice since 2015. Like I have 8 years of experience in medicine and small animal surgery. I have a clinic of my own called Pets Avenue Animal Hospital and Surgical Center here in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. uh, Ever since I was a kid, I have this love towards dogs, especially. So that's how I got into this profession, and our practice is solely based on dogs and cats. Yeah, that's how I.
Dogs and cats. Perfect, perfect. That's great. So you're a pet parent yourself as well?
Yeah, I adopted a street dog back in
Wow.
2018. So I have two of them actually, two dogs.
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. Superb. So I'll just quickly, drive this conversation towards the topic of the day, which
Yes.
is tick fever in pets, which is kind of a horror for every pet,
Yes, it
in
is.
every house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me start by asking you what are ticks
So
and where do they grow?
okay. So tick fever is basically a blood protozoal disease. Okay, which is transmitted by the ticks. Okay, tick fever is caused by Babesia species. Okay, it's a protozoan. Okay, that is transmitted by ticks. That's why it is called tick fever. Okay,
Okay.
and this can happen in any dog, literally, irrespective of the breed, and starting from 45-day-old pup to 15-year-old dog. This disease, any dog can get this disease.
Right. Okay. But what are these insects and what are the best conditions for them to grow, or where do these where have these ticks evolved from?
Okay, so normally dogs and cats get the ticks from other dogs or from the streets. They pick up the ticks. Okay, while the dog owners take them for walks. Okay, that's when dogs get the ticks. That's where from dogs get the ticks. Okay, and
Right.
from boarding stations. Okay, if your a dog is not on tick fever prevention medication, whatever it is. Okay, so they might get them from boarding stations and yeah, from other dogs.
Okay. So only are only dogs and cats vary to are these the only two animals that might
No,
get the
no.
ticks?
And cattle and buffalo also have ticks of their own. Actually, they are
Acha.
different from,
Okay.
yeah, they are different from
Right.
dogs.
Okay. Okay. And what about smaller animals like guinea pigs or because as I understand, as a layman, any animal that would be having any kind of fur on them would
So,
be always
we do not see those ticks infecting the dogs. Okay, so
okay.
that shouldn't be a concern actually.
Right. Okay. So, okay, talking about tick fever,
Hmm.
how does a pet parent, know at like what is the right time? Like, what are the symptoms that come up with the fever?
Okay, so tick fever is one of those kind of diseases with very vague symptoms, and you cannot just simply say this is tick fever from the symptoms. Okay, you need to run some blood tests and tick panel tests. That's how you get to know. But the common symptoms would be if the platelet count is too low, you would observe hematochezia called uh, blood in the stools. Okay,
Blood in the
stools,
okay,
blood in stools, and blood in urine,
okay,
epistaxis, bleeding from the nose, and hemoptysis, blood in the vomit. Okay,
okay,
so if you see these kind of symptoms, yeah, you should consult a veterinarian. Moreover, the temperature of the dog would be greater than 103. Okay, in
right,
most of the cases. If it is less also, we cannot just simply rule out that this is not tick fever. But in most of the cases, it would be more than 103 degrees
okay,
Fahrenheit. Okay.
got it.
Eating, diarrhea, fever, and the signs that I've told you right now: blood in stools, urine,
Right.
epistaxis, nose bleeding, and blood in the vomit. Yeah, that's how we can say, yeah, this is tick fever. And once you get to the veterinarian, they'll simply run some basic tests to confirm the disease. Okay, first of all, we go with the CBC, LFT, KFT. Okay, the basic parameters that we take: the platelet
Hmm.
count, the blood level. Okay, the first suspicion for tick fever would arise if the platelet counts are less than 2 lakhs. Okay,
Oh, okay,
and then if the platelet count is low, we will rule out for other diseases, as well as we will
right,
go with the tick panel tests. Okay,
okay,
that's where we can rule out all of the possibilities, and we can
got
come
it.
to the disease.
Right. So there is like from what you have said, I've understood that there is no particular way that a pet parent can easily understand whether
Yeah,
it is a tick fever or
yeah,
not. It is, yeah,
exactly.
only after the test that one can
Yes,
determine
exactly.
what that is. There any particular season where when the pets are more likely to be vulnerable to ticks?
So, whenever these tick populations are in rise, that's when you will see these kind of diseases, particularly in here in Visakhapatnam. We saw more cases during the month of November and December. November,
Okay,
December, January, and now they are rising again in summer season. Okay, so it
okay,
varies from area to area, and the region to region. So yeah, whenever the tick population is on rise, yeah, that's when you will see these kind of diseases.
okay. Essentially, like what do ticks need to grow? I mean, what is the uh, what is the climate that usually these insects need and to survive and grow their population
So
essentially.
basically, they need warmer climate, and India is a temperate
Yeah, yeah,
country with temperate climate, right?
right.
So yeah, this is a very
The likelihood
conducive
of them, yeah,
environment for them to grow.
right.
Okay,
Okay,
and one tick can lay 15,000 eggs in 45 days. So having one tick is enough in the entire household.
my God,
Yeah,
it's definitely a horror.
yeah.
So yeah, okay. So okay, talking about the responsibility of a pet parent, what can we as pet parents do to prevent
Okay.
manifestation of ticks and growing them further?
So basically, you need to check the dog for ticks, especially in the paw pads. Okay, interdigital space. Okay, and in the ears, neck, and on the back. These are the sites where you can see the ticks more. Okay, you have to check
Okay,
the dog for ticks every day after taking them for walks. Okay, so there are many medications available in the market to
Right.
prevent tick infestation. You have to at least adopt
Exactly.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
which works for more than at least 45 days. Why? Because the second generation of the ticks comes after 45 days.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so anything which works for more than 45 days would be better. That is what I suggest
Right.
to my clients actually.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
then before taking the dog to the boarding station, you should adopt any tick control measures. Okay, this is by what you can prevent the disease.
Okay. Got it. Fair enough. Uh, and if my particular pet has ticks, then
Okay.
in that case, is it possible for me to get infected as well?
No, it is not zoonotic actually. So you may see now and then ticks crawling on you and clinging to you. Okay, so this
Okay.
happens, but the diseases that we are talking about, tick fever, the protozoal diseases, they are not zoonotic, and they cannot infect us. They might simply
Okay.
cling to us, but they are not able to transmit that particular disease. Simply, it is not zoonotic.
Why? If we can go in a little more depth, why?
No,
Why can they not transmit?
no, they cannot. Simply, they cannot because cross species infection cannot occur. So these are
Okay.
some diseases are species specific. Okay, so
Okay.
that's how we cannot get parvo, the very
Right.
common disease in puppies. Okay,
Yeah.
which is not zoonotic and we cannot get it.
Okay.
And same with the
Got it.
coronavirus. Okay, the coronavirus which infects the dogs is completely different from the coronavirus which infects us.
Right. Right.
Cross species infection, yeah, that is not possible.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So, what are the treatment options that are available to a pet parent after they get a tick fever?
Once a confirmatory diagnosis is made with blood test and tick panel tests, and you arrived at a diagnosis, that's when we can. I think it depends on completely on the severity of the condition. Actually, some dogs
Right.
comes with severe vomitings like 10 to 20 per day, and if you suggest tablets for them, it wouldn't be appropriate because the basic antibiotic for the tick fever would be doxycycline. Okay, so we
Okay.
have to administer the tablet once in a day, but the problem with that antibiotic is it causes nausea.
Oh.
So, suggesting that tablet to a already vomiting dog would be inappropriate. So, in
Right.
this case, we might need to stabilize the dog first, and then we can go with tablets. Okay. So, doxycycline would be the basic drug we would be using, and then if the dog is positive for multiple and uh, tick fever is a very broad term. Okay. In
Okay.
uh, so there are around more than 7 kinds of protozoal protozoa responsible for tick
Okay.
fever. Okay, they are
Okay.
involved. Okay, so if the dog is positive for multiple protozoa, or in this case tick fevers, so we
Mm-hmm.
might need to use different antibiotics.
Okay.
Okay, in some cases we might need to use almost 3 antibiotics. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it can treatment of a tick fever can range from giving basic treatment at home
Yes.
with a prescription of a doctor to
Yeah.
admitting
Two injections. Yeah. If the
your
condition is
dog.
severe, we might need to, administer saline, stabilize the dog, give her
Right.
anti-nausea medication. And in cases where the blood count is low, we might need to go for blood transfusions also. If the
Right.
platelet count is low, we might need to target the platelet production. Okay, it is
Right.
complicated. It is complicated.
Right.
For that.
Okay. Okay. So once a dog recovers, say from a tick fever, dog or a cat, is it possible for them to get infected again?
Yes, again, I have seen cases which got infected in 15 days again. So there is no immunity to this disease. Once the dog gets this disease and recovers from it, it can again get this disease. Okay, there is
So
no development of immunity against this disease. Okay,
there's
so
absolutely
no,
none.
no, no.
Okay.
Dogs cannot develop immunity against these particular diseases even after getting it once.
Okay.
Okay, so the only way to prevent it is by adopting tick control measures. That is how we can prevent this disease.
So no diet or, of course, preventive measures can be taken, but even, anything to do with diet will not be helping a dog or a cat.
So, if you follow a balanced diet for your dog, that would help him recover faster.
Right.
I wouldn't
Okay.
say it would completely eliminate the risk of getting the disease, but it would reduce it to a level that you can simply administer the tablets at home and it'll go.
Okay. What are the long-term impact of after having a tick fever? Is there any kind of a long-term impact that one has?
So, long-term impact means in neglected cases. Okay, we saw, the creatinine levels, which is a marker for kidney function. Okay, so in neglected cases, it rose to around the normal being 1.5. It rose to around 5. Okay, it
Right.
is difficult in such cases to, treat, and the levels of the kidney function might not get back to the previous disease state.
Right.
Okay, and the liver can recover, but not kidney. Yeah, we have seen these cases wherein the kidney function did not get back to normal.
After
And
just, getting infected once
yeah, getting infected.
and severely.
Yeah, severely, and neglected cases. So, and
Okay.
the decrease in the blood as well as the platelets takes a longer time for them to recover. And yeah, most probably the weakness.
Right. Okay. What is the best way to remove a tick? Because I have a dog and I have removed the tick myself, and it leaves a bruise sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So, what is the best and the most efficient way to remove a tick, just in case a dog has been infected?
So you can simply take tweezers and then hold the tick at the level of the head, and you have to
Okay.
make sure while taking out, you are also taking the head.
Right.
That is stuck to the skin. Okay,
Okay.
while removing it, you have to
Okay.
take it along with its mouth parts. So if you simply pull it, it might break into two parts with
Right.
stuck into the skin.
Oh,
Okay.
and that would get more difficult and
Yes.
complicated to
Yes.
remove after.
Yes.
Okay.
You should take it along with its mouth parts.
So, doctor, I have one question,
Yeah.
which is, what impact can a tick have on a female dog that is pregnant?
Yeah. It is equally infective as in a healthy
Okay.
dog.
Right.
Okay.
Would it
Abortion
have
of a
an
cat.
impact on the yeah?
Abortion because yeah, there is every possibility for the dog to get aborted because of the tick fever. Okay, the blood levels go down, the platelets level go down, the liver and kidney might not function properly. These all affect the health of the fetuses that are growing in the womb of the female dog. Okay, and the dog might abort the fetuses, expel the fetuses out, and abortion might occur. There is every possibility for that.
So I think we have covered a whole lot about ticks and tick fever
Yes.
in this part. So is there anything that you would like to add on your part regarding this topic?
So if your dog is encountering any kind of the symptoms that I told you earlier, don't take any chance. Okay, simply go to your nearest veterinarian and get your dog checked. That's what I tell my clients. Even it is with the slightest signs of vomitings or diarrhea. Okay, so get him tested. A simple, complete blood picture test would help diagnose what's happening with your dog.
Doctor, okay, so that actually brings me to a question where, even one tick is equally harmful than,
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Right? Yes. So you don't have to see hundreds of them on your dog to worry. Even one simple tick is enough to infect your dog.
All right, doctor. I think we have reached the end of the show.
Yeah.
And I thank you so much for your time. I would love to, talk to you again on some other episode, on some other topic. And how was your experience here?
Yeah, it's great. It's great in such a way to, educate our clients regarding their pooch's health. Okay. Right. So, yeah, it's great. It's amazing.
All right. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the luck and all the best wishes from my team as well. And I hope to see you again. Thank you so much.
Good.
Bye-bye.